Reed, Herm Warminski, and Felix Miot up front to start for the Langton Royals. Game number 4 in the CPJHL West Division Showcase. Owen Hayek, Benjamin Dunn, and Shanasi Tass-Dion on the forward line for the Generals. Actually, we're 2 minutes ahead of the noon hour. Hayek dumped in the Royal zone, the shot wide of the net. Giving chase is Brady Reed. Warminski back to Reed. It's intercepted. Quickly back the other way. Hayek the shot. 9-4 Generals in the first game between these two. Cross ice bouncing puck. Pass from Captana, 2 goals in game number 1. The shot sails wide of the net. Favell below the end line. McCollum for the Langton Royals. Trevor Slavin in the net for the Royals. He played in game number 1, allowed the first 4 goals. The shot from distance. Bouncing shot from Austin McDonald. Lennon Thomas, a cross ice pass. Kowalski, the defender for the Generals, meets him out the front side. Played back to Jack Dory. Dory to Lennon Thomas. Generals to the half wall, shot by Dory. Royals looking to avenge their first loss this morning, have yet to hit the win column. Suffered a 2-1 loss to the Severn Stallions in game number 2. Face-off will come a step outside the Royals line, with Sishin to take it for the Generals. Pass ahead to Toby Beliveau. Beliveau to the wing. Philip Mika fans on the shot with Anthony Kipfer on him. 2-on-1. It's coughed up by McCollum. The shot, hard shot off the glass. Nate Sisson electing to keep the puck on the 2-on-1. Kipfer deep back into the Royals' end. Play out to the far wing. Beliveau, Thurber. Beaulieu up ahead to the red line. Slavin out of the net. Picked up along the boards, cross ice pass, skips over the stick of Jonas Benjamin. Benjamin off the side wall, side of Slavin. Next game up on the schedule this afternoon, the 1:15 start. Severin Stallions all face-off will come into the right face-off circle. Stallions over the Royals 3-0 in our last game. Pass to the bottom of the circle. Bouncing puck, kicked aside. Shot by Werminski. Centering pass, the shot out the far side. Dylan Ross Kendi open for a shot. Hit the far glass. Pass off to the wing. Marriage trying to fight his way through traffic, then held up by Peyton McCollum. Quick shot and a glove save down low made by Slavin. Wrist shot on the forehand side by Eduardo Schott. Slavin trying to redeem himself for the 4 goals he gave up in game number 1 before being replaced by Linklater. Bouncing puck. Sisson lets it go. Beaulieu cuts to the middle, throws to the corner for Kowalski. Bouncing puck and Barbeau covers up. This Barbeau's first appearance on the afternoon. Bromley and Hetman have already played a game apiece. Max Hetman in game 1. The shot from distance. Bromley in the second game, shot by Beliveau, the turnaround shot. Beliveau side of the net. Mika slid it over to Beliveau, the hard shot down low. Royals still the home team in this one. I believe the Royals are the away opponent on the last game of the afternoon. Shot in, it's gloved down by Slavin. Two 20-minute periods. This game 4 of the West Division Showcase. Draw won by Donald Captana. 2 goals in game number 1 against the Royals. A 9-4 victory for Seaforth. Trying to get a body on him allows Captana to move quickly down the right wing, and now 2 players falling on the near corner. Ross Kendi taking out his man. That's Benjamin. He goes off on a change. Hayek in behind Anthony Kipfer. Reed into the circle. Miot can't hang on to the pass as he's pressured by Tomaszczyk. Tomaszczyk tied up, both men, him and Miot, along the far board. Out to the right side, Prudent winds up, fires a pass in behind the back of Brady Reed. Dory front of the blue line, bouncing puck, it's tipped ahead to Favell. They shot Benjamin Dunn, Favell wearing number 9 for the Royals. Dory, front of the blue line. Long pass ahead by Brady Reed, giving chase. Arndt on the backside. Arndt had a goal in game 1, his first goal in the CPJHL this season. Hayek taken out, and the game's first penalty will result. Kowalski takes out Hayek with a trip. 9:58 to go, first period of play. 2 20-minute halves in this game. Olivier Beaulieu on the far board, up penalty killing. Deep pass forces Slavin out of the net. Papineau tries to clear it out down the ice, and played by Ryan. Face-off comes out to the after 4 goals in game 1, the 9-4 victory. Behind the back pass. Net Barbeau. Royals make a change. Wide of the net, back for the Generals. Anthony Kipfer throws it across to his left. Thurber pressured down the right wing side. Tomaszczyk, Kowalski. Kowalski tries to fight through a check on the front side of his body. 2-on-2 along the boards. Shot by Ishmael Prudent. Kowalski into the slot for Galke. Galke mishandled the pass, possible shot, kicked aside by Barbeau. Up to Gordon, back the other way comes Gamelin. Gamelin led the Royals in scoring coming into this morning, but has yet to draw a point. Since the 9-4 game in the morning, we've had defensive battles ever since. 3-0 in the last game. Banked off the boards, Gordon. Searles was behind his net, played it down the near wing, chipped ahead by Austin McDonald. Dory on the backhand, hard hit. Chipped in by Kaptana. Thomas out the front side, in behind the backside of Ryan Marriage, forces the Generals back into their own zone. Kaptana up ahead, down the right side, chopped out by Kowalski. Played by Sloan across to his left. The move ahead quickly to Kaptana. The shot, puck popped straight up into the air, both the goaltender. Net is off, 5:10 to go, first period of play. Olivier Beaulieu moves it to the wing. Felix Miot. Miot holds into the bottom of the circle, and the shot by Werminski wired wide. Play in behind the Seaforth net. 4:30 to go, first period of play. Shot 6-6. Nate Sishin into the corner. Storm Norski hit hard. He swings his stick out towards Beaulieu. A hard hit right beside the Langton Royal bench, or underneath it rather. Favell, a bump along the boards, dug out by the Generals. Hayek to the attack. He had a big game one against the Royals, a hat trick. Another shot by Hayek, second shot of the shift. Shot, Dunn knocks it down. Shot, Mika down low, kicked aside by Barbeau. Up with the puck is Hayek, speeds down the wing, allows them to spread it out down the wings, back to Hayek, and he scores. Benjamin Dunn back to Hayek on the 2-on-1, a beautiful cross-ice pass through the neutral zone by Hayek, start out with. The return feed, and the Generals connect for goal number 1 with 2:44 on the clock. Kaptana in the draw. Tomaszewski bouncing puck. Tomaszewski the shot, kicked aside by Slavin. So Slavin having a much better start to his afternoon than this morning. Backhand by the number 93 defender, Jared Searles. Speeding away, Kaptana looking for Ryan Marriage on the corner. McDonald the shot, Slavin the save, a lost stick. Going to pick it up is Ross Kendi. Shot into the air, the rebound. Dory turns around, a third whack at it. Royals will make a line change here. Reed Werminski on the wing, drops it into the corner on the face-off win. Wrapped around the boards, broken up. Will be the shot. Bounces around behind the net, played around the far wall. Searles to the forehand, pressured by Beaulieu. Miot with speed, drops to Herm Werminski, and the hard backhand shot wide of the net. This game 4 of the West Division Showcase on Rogers TV. Prudent winds up. Werminski behind the net. Centering pass hit the right skate of Austin McDonald. Long shoot in by Shot, under 30 seconds to go. No third period, 2 20-minute halves. We started out the morning, they tried a 25-minute first period. Due to time restrictions, elected to go to 20 minutes. This tournament featuring the top 3 teams in the West Division. We'll take a break, a slight break, as we've, well, no, they've, some slight right hand by McCollum. We're gonna take a bit of a break, and then right at the buzzer, McCollum taking issue. You're watching game the West Division Showcase of the Canadian Premier Junior Hockey League on Rogers Television. Hayek winning the opening draw the second half on the backhand side. Sloan below the goal line. Seaforth, this their third game, dropped game number 2 to the Essa Stallions, also known as the Severin Stallions. They're referred to as both. Lost the second game 2-1, won the 9-4 against Langton. The shots even, a tight fourth game. Hayek at the Generals currently sitting at 22-8-0-3. 3 overtime wins, that is, for 50 points, because they dropped the second game to the undefeated Stallions. That currently gives the Stallions the division lead. 23 wins now for the Stallions on the year. Rising, flipped up into the air. Beaulieu, hard bank pass a second time, played by Barbeau. Thomas shits out the far side to Cameron Wilby. Backing up was Nick Papineau, and the turnaround by Rachichi. Losing an edge, Carson Favol just fell awkwardly, no one around him. Sishin, in a show of sportsmanship, tries to see if he's all right for a brief second. They've tried to keep the fighting to a minimum, being as each team plays 4 games. Don't want to lose any players for an extended period of time due to suspension, especially given the fact that everyone has to play multiple times today. Loose puck, the Royals on it. From the side of the net, being forced to the outside wall, is Ryan Marriage. 1-0 for the C4 Generals. The lone goal by Hayek. He's got 4 goals in 3 games so far this morning, moving into this afternoon. As we come to you live, it is Wednesday, February the 19th, the tournament, the West Division Showcase, stretching from 8 a.m. to about 3:30. The last game scheduled for 2:30 p.m. In behind the net for Captana, he's got 3 goals so far today. Swing pass broken up front of the line. Austin McDonald, the long shoot in. Giving chase is Captana. Marriage, pressured by Prudent, broke away anyway, took a big stride down the right side. Feathered a pass side of the net to Captana. Seaforth on top by a goal on the scoreboard as well as in shots on goal, 12-11. Shane Thurber to take the draw. Opposite Favol, Thurber won it back to the right side. And the shot by Sloan. Sloan a goal and 2 assists in game number 1. Thurber takes the draw for the second time on the shift. Favol, a 2-on-1, mishandled the shot. On the wing, Jonathan Galkey. Galkey couldn't quite stretch to the rebound. They too fast off the bottom of the right pad of Barbeau. Third consecutive draw from the right circle C4 zone, and the shot from the right side. Turnaround shot by Tastion. Banked off the wall by Kipfer, broken up by Favell. Tomaszic's in behind the net. Dunn, Hayek, interception, poor pass by Hayek. Beliveau unable to do much with it for the Royals. Wrapped around the wall, knocked down by Kipfer. To the half wall, Kipfer, now to the end line. The turnaround shot by Hayek. Hayek, the Seaforth assistant captain, having quite the tournament. 4 goals in 3 games. And defense on all sides from all 3 teams has tightened up since game number 1. 3-0 in the last game, but games 2, 3, and this game number 4 heading in that direction as well. Started off in game 1 with just a flurry of goals, 9-4 the final, and it's tightened up since that point in time. Pass to Brady Reed, action along the board underneath the Royal bench now. Kipfer tangled up. Draw in the neutral zone, Sishin to take it. Out on his wing, Patrick Richichi. Interception, top of the line by Reed. Rang around the boards on the backhand. Miot tries to play it into the corner. Shot by Werminski. And down close to the goal on the near side, looking for a deflection, is Brady Reed. Reed to take the draw. Work down under the end line. Seaforth back through neutral ice. Hayek drags, allows him to move around the defender, Beaulieu, and the shot deflects just wide on the far corner. Shot by Hayek wide of the net. Now pressure in the corner. Royals with the numbers advantage as Prudent comes up with it. An attempted poke away by Searles down the left wing. The shot by Josh Bozak. Bozak wearing number 68. Haven't mentioned Bozak's name because I didn't have it up until this point. Bozak not even on the roster as of this morning. Shot by Prudent. And again, we get you the occasional stat when we can, but haven't been able to bring anything up in terms of a stat line on elite prospects. It's been Kowalski down the near wing. Haven't had any reception all morning into this early afternoon. Hard down the right wing side is done. Out the corner, Eduardo's shot pressured in behind the net. .12:54 to go. Pass back over center ice. There we go. We've finally pulled up. Slavin coming out of the Toronto Marlborough's midget AAA system. Finally having a bit of luck with elite prospects here. No stat line though on Slavin, other than his stats from this year. Got to go back all the way to 2016-2017. His time with the Mississauga Reps midget AAA system. Played 16 games there, a 175 goals against average. Shot covered up by Slavin. $11:50 to go. 150 to the midway point of the final frame. We played 2 20-minute periods. No third period in this 6-game showcase. The shot, Captana tries to knock it down. Ryan Marriage, the follow. Face-off win by Tomaszewicz out the half-board. Miot comes up with possession. The deep pass for Brady Reed, giving chase Ross Kendy to the half wall. Picked up by Kipfer. Shot by Dory. Turnaround pass in the slot. Back is Lennon Thomas for the Royals. Fighting through traffic. Looked like the Generals had a 3-on-2. Marriage brought it through the middle there for a split second. Had Kipfer on his wing side. The shot, it's deflected downward. Captana's shot. A deflection down toward the far post. Hard shot down low. Slavin looking around. Parked in behind the end line is Dylan Ross Kendy. Tried to bank it in off the backside of Slavin. You're watching the Canadian Premier Junior Hockey League, the West Division Showcase. We do this to make up some of the snowed out games earlier in the year. Teams had games to make up and not enough time before the first week of the playoffs. Decided to meet at a somewhat neutral rink. Good exposure for the league. Trying to... Sanasi Tasdion tried to fight his way through the front of the blue line. Hayek deep in the corner. In behind the net is Benjamin Dunn. And the shot from distance. Bromley, the save down low. Both teams will change lines. Favell in the draw for the Royals. Thurber for the C4 Generals. From the right defensive side, Generals play it deep. Trying to break away is Ethan Gordon on the far side. Over the C4 side of center, pass down the left wing. Thurber pass Favell. Favell gets enough of him to cause him to lose the puck. Puck comes to Olivier Beaulieu. Pass swung around the boards. Galkey chipped up off the low side of the glass. Favell. Searles. Favell fought through him and made a shot through the far side of the net. Didn't connect for a shot, hit the back wall. Wrapped around the boards, McCollum pressured by Sishin down the half wall for Searles. Off the glass, they shoot in by Galkey. Barbeau watches it go in behind the net to his far side defender. That's Storm Norski. Norski, shot by Norski, sails wide. Wilby checked on the half wall, allows Philip Mika to come quickly the other way. Beaulieu. Gamelin offside on the right wing side. Costly as Beaulieu was open on the forehand, and especially in just a 1-0 game. Beaulieu, the tip ahead to Mika. Into the slot, the shot by, thought that was Mika. It ended up being Gamel. Pass ahead, past the defender, the shot to the backhand, and what a save by Slavin on Ryan Marriage. Marriage beat Lennon Thomas. Gamelin catches up to the shot deflected just wide, Cameron Wilby. So the ice starting to open up with under 8 minutes to go. Tomaszewicz on the backside of Mika. Galkey back to center, pressured by Lennon Thomas. Dion, it's picked up and cleared by Mika. Giving chase is Searles for the Generals. Tries to make a pass up ahead to McDonald. Brady Reed to the right, Dory down the left wing side. Royals held up in behind the net. Werminski pressured, and it allows Hayek to take it away. Shot deflected towards the net by Dunn. Shots 18-15. Royals out and on top in shots on goal. Royals don't want to drop to 0-3. That will affect the standings, that's for sure. Picked up, cleared past the right hand of Felix Miot. Werminski, the backhand, hard backhand shot by Felix Miot. Trying to move up off the front side of the blue line. Brady Reed losing possession. Another takeaway the other way by Beaulieu. Dion loses an edge, allowing Beaulieu, picked off by Hayek. Hayek's been the most impressive player of the day so far, but it's the Severn Stallions coming up with the 2 victories. 3-0 in their last game, beat Seaforth 2-1 in game 1. Dunn bumped off the puck. Arndt back to Papineau. Shot by Bozak. Face-off's going to come all the way back into the Royal end. I'm John Molson at the Tillsonburg Arena inside the Tillsonburg Community Center. Beautiful complex. Have squash, swimming. I think there's some pickleball in here. I've never played it, but I was at the Hamilton YMCA on Saturday. Looks like something I might try. Somewhat like tennis, just on an indoor basketball court with a ping pong like paddle, maybe a little bit bigger, and a plastic ball, a hard plastic ball, maybe a little bit bigger than a lacrosse ball. Long shoot in. Prudent knocked down to the ice inside the circle. No call on the number 97 forward, Eduardo Shot. Shot, they score. Thurber plays it down to the Langton Royal. Prudent tries to take out Gordon, unsuccessful. Gordon already on the ice, somehow manages to slide it past the far side of Trevor Slavin. 2-0 C4 Generals as they look to move to 2-1 on the afternoon. The Royals, unless they can come back, 4 minutes and 30 seconds away from dropping to 0-3. So a disappointment for the Royals hosting this tournament. They'd be considered the home team. Beaulieu got a piece of Haig. Allows the Royals to go 2-on-2 the other way. .431 the official time. Tass Dion shot the rebound. Toby Beliveau on it, and it's flipped high into the back of the Royals bench. Only two people at the top off to my right. Oh, there's a cameraman in the end of the rink. Again, not a whole lot of people here on this Wednesday afternoon due to school and work commitments. But we're happy to be with you on Rogers. The shot. The ESSA Stallions in the lead in the tournament so far. 2-0 on the afternoon after 9-4 and the opening game 9-4 over the Royals, and then 2-1 over the same C4 Generals. Next up on the schedule, the Stallions and Generals go at it. Stallions the home side, the 1:15 start. Kowalski the shot. It's blockered away by Barbeau. The last two games have featured some zeros up on the board. The shot by Captana. Captana 3 goals this afternoon. Brendan Keeler posted a 0 in the 3-0 win over the Royals in the last game. Owen Hayek and Ethan Gordon goals in this one. Backhanded down the boards by Galkey. Just outside of 2 minutes, Travis Sloan. A goal and 2 assists in game 1, the 9-4 victory between these same two sides. Shot by Papineau. Into the corner, Norski. Sloan around the boards. Hayek plays it back deep for Sloan. Stick check underneath the end line. Long feed out the front of the blue line. Royals trying to hit Nicholas Papineau. Long pass around the boards. And it forces Peyton McCollum all the way back into his own zone. My view on the left side blocked out. Perhaps that was a clear out by Seaforth. Giveaway by Bozak. Allowed Sloan to play it around the boards. He's got it now from his own side of center. Long shot. Another long shot. Sloan hoping for perhaps a deflection. See if Slavin comes out of the net here. Fighting his way toward the middle of the ice. McCollum partially broken up by shot. Slavin stays put. And it looks like the Royals will go down to their third straight defeat here this morning into the afternoon. It is a tough haul. You're playing 4 games in one day, and although it's only pass up ahead, they are shortened games. Definitely not something these teams are used to. They did have an all-star game out in Las Vegas, but I don't believe nothing to this extent. No 4 games in one day per team when that was played. 2 minutes to the home side. I've got Royals as the home team in this one, but they were on the power play and the penalty showing on the home side. So apologies if I made an error on that one. We figured we'd see the Royals as the away squad on 2 occasions this afternoon. Raul Barbeau, the shutout, the second shutout on the afternoon. And for the second straight game, we see zeros on the board as the Seaforth Generals win it by a final of 2-0 and move to 2-1 on the afternoon. Up next on Rogers Television, game number 5 of the CPJHL West Division Showcase as the Seaforth Generals right back in action. The visiting team as the Severn Stallions, the home opponent, they face off for the second time this afternoon. Thanks for joining us on Rogers TV this afternoon, and please join us for the final 2 games of the CPJHL 2020 West Division Showcase.